The spell of extreme heat this month has seen the UK record for June broken. The new top temperature for this month was just over 36 degrees, recorded in Gosport in Hampshire. The Met Office has extended the current red extreme heat warning, meaning a risk to life, until the end of tomorrow. And it now covers more parts of southern England across Dorset, Hampshire and Sussex. It's also issued another amber warning for heat for Friday, covering eastern and central England. People stranded in heavy traffic for hours following a serious crash between a van and lorry on the M25 have been treated for heat-related illnesses. Rail passengers were told not to travel unless it was completely essential. More than 1,000 schools in England and Wales were shut or closed early because of today's soaring temperatures, and there's more on the way. Helena Wilkinson reports.
Sunrise this morning and many parts of the UK were braced for a day of soaring temperatures. The impact today across many parts of our lives has been severe. This morning, commuters struggled with the already uncomfortable heat under the blazing sun. Rail passengers faced cancellations and delays and were warned not to travel to, from or within the red weather zone unless absolutely necessary. Tonight, South East Coast Ambulance Service are treating patients stranded on the M25 for heat-related illnesses after an earlier serious crash. Many have been stuck in long queues for hours. And Queen Alexandra Hospital in Portsmouth has declared a critical incident after a cooling system supporting critical infrastructure failed during the heatwave. Many schools have been without pupils today. In England and Wales, more than 1,000 were shut or closed early because of the extreme heat. This school in Cardiff was closed at lunchtime and will be shut tomorrow.
The classrooms on one side of the building are quite really bad with temperature at the moment, so we decided that it was the safest thing to do because it's not comfortable for the pupils. And because of that, they don't really learn that much anyway, so we decided for everybody's health and well-being to just close this afternoon and close all day tomorrow.
6-year-old Harris's school in West London will also be closed tomorrow. His mother understands why, but is frustrated.
It is really tough. I was relatively lucky this week. I didn't have too many fixed meetings, but, I need to be in the office most days a week. The biggest risk here is that, this isn't a one-off. I don't think it's going to keep recurring. And so we do need some sort of a plan and a strategy around it, and probably some funding to support the schools because they just can't cope right now.
Some people have been able to work from home today, but for others, working outside has been unavoidable.
Horrible. It's not very nice. There's no shades. You've got no let up. Yeah, you can see it out here. It's baking.
As the high temperatures continue, vulnerable people in particular are being urged to take care.
It's just about making sure that you are staying as cool as you can. If it's cooler outside, keep your windows open, keep your curtains closed during the day if it's sun-facing. If you've got a fan at home, stick it on, stick an ice bowl in front of it. Lots of cool baths. If you've got young children, get the paddling pool out in the shade and let them play. It's just doing fun things, but things that you can to keep yourself cool.
Even the King was feeling the heat today as he attended a London Climate Week reception at St James's Palace. Luckily, a royal aide was close by with a fan to keep him cool. The red warning for extreme heat in parts of England and Wales is due to continue until just before midnight on Thursday. With little respite ahead, people are being urged to stay safe in the extreme conditions. Helena Wilkinson, BBC News.
Well, Europe has also struggled to cope with a record-breaking heat wave. So far, France, Spain and Italy have been hardest hit. Today was the hottest June day on record for Spain. In one region, Cantabria, the mercury hit nearly 44 Celsius, the highest temperature on record for any month of the year. France has had its hottest day since records began in 1947. The temperature reached over 40 Celsius in Paris. Several landmarks were closed or shut shut early and thousands of schools were closed across the country for at least part of the day. Red alerts are in place for 16 cities in Italy, including Rome, Milan, Florence and Turin. At St. Peter's Square in the Vatican, hundreds of people waited in the intense heat to see the Pope using whatever they could, shawls, fans and umbrellas to protect themselves from the heat. So why are we experiencing such unusually hot weather? Well, our climate editor Justin Rowlatt is in Gosport, which recorded the hottest temperature in the UK today. Justin.
It certainly did. It was a brutal 36.1 degrees Celsius, as you say. That's the provisional figure, a full half degree hotter than the previous June record. And people often say, do these tumbling temperature records really matter? We've always had hot days, we've always had heat waves, and they are right up to a point. Yes, we've always had heat waves. We know why they happen. High pressure, clear skies, light winds, lots of sunshine, heat really builds. But take a look at this. This chart shows the rise in global temperatures since the pre-industrial era. You've probably seen it before. And look at how the temperatures take off in the 1970s. And so we now get the same weather patterns, but in that warmer world. And it means the heat waves are hotter, they last for longer, and they're more frequent. I mean, think about it. In a world without climate change, you wouldn't expect temperature records to be broken, but every single one of the last 4 decades has been hotter than the last. So I've said it before, Rita, and I'm sure I'll say it again. Yes, this is weather, but this is weather in a warming world.